Hello and welcome to TNT, a different program today, a bit shorter. I'm calling it News Farts, little bits of news that have found their way into online publications around Thailand over the past 24 hours. I'm on a plane on my way to Bangkok, buying a car there. Now, there won't be a live show tomorrow. We do have Grumpy Old Men on Sunday, but what we'll have instead is some blogs about my process of buying the car, the actual car I'm buying, you will be surprised, and also some of the start of our travel back to Phuket. So a bit of a mishmash over the next few days, but welcome to our Friday TNT. Let's see what's happening with the news. Yeah, I know, I'm excited too. Well, you probably don't need me to tell you, but it has been a heat wave here in Thailand. Certainly down here in the south, I can't remember consecutive days like this, just day after day. And as I said earlier, I've even been sleeping some nights with the air conditioning on. Now, AccuWeather is reporting that Thailand notches the highest temperatures on record, and they're calling it a monster heat wave sweeping across Southeast Asia. Many records have been broken, and apparently 13 people have died from some sort of heat distress over this time, and temperatures in parts of Bangladesh, China, India and Thailand have regularly exceeded 38 degrees this month. Meanwhile, Thailand has set an all-time record high for any time of the year. So this last month will certainly go down as the hottest month here in Thailand, both statistically and, well, for us sitting here and living it. Mind you, we've coped. Songkran's been there in the middle of it to sort of break it up a little bit with a bit of a splash here and there. But if you've been wondering why it has been so hot, yep, we've had a heat wave. Sad story from Pattaya, from a condo in Bang Lamung district. A 52-year-old Belgian man, apparently with some chronic diseases according to police, tried to commit suicide once. He jumped from his condo, hit the ground, apparently wasn't that badly injured, and before the security guards could do anything about it, he went back up and did the same thing again, being successful in his second attempt. And if you have feelings of depression or thoughts of suicide, there's a number here that you can contact. Just continuing with our news farts, just the Friday edition of TNT, a little bit different from usual because I'm actually on a plane flying to Bangkok as I speak. But on Wednesday night in Chiang Mai, there was a fire in a hotel. It broke out around about 11 p.m. Police got there and the firefighters got there. They put the fire out and they found out that a young British man had lit the fire. He was on the second floor and decided, for a reason not known yet, to light a fire in his room. Now, he looks like a young gentleman. He hasn't been named, but a British man currently in custody in Chiang Mai, explaining to police why he lit a fire in his hotel room. Just a really quick update on the COVID situation in Thailand. Yes, there is a current surge on in the Omicron cases. The latest variant, and one person has died from this variant, quite an old person, by the way, with comorbidities, but it's called the XBB 1.16 variant. And it's actually got a nickname now. Just in case you want to know, or if you hear it being spoken in social media, it's the Arcturus virus. So it's the Omicron Arcturus. Now you know. Now, somebody wrote to TNT a few days ago about what they considered were rising costs of electricity. They were maintaining that the cost had risen 20%. Well, now there's been assurance from the government that the higher electricity prices we've been paying, the base rate is 5.24 baht, and that was set for January to April this year. The price is actually going to go down from next month, and they've promised that from May to August, the base price will be 4.77 baht. So a bit of a drop, maybe not the 20% that the writer was complaining about. What's your electricity bills like? Certainly, just with this very, very hot weather recently over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I have to admit on a few nights I've slept with the air conditioning on all night. And I know I'm going to be paying for that at the end of the month. But some good news that from May to August at least, the base price for electricity is coming down some 10%. So an update from the south, what they call the Restive South in Thailand. That's the three provinces right down in the southern part of Thailand on the border with Malaysia. And it was 11 soldiers returning to their base in 2 pickups, and a bomb went off, and one of them got a lot of shrapnel wounds, and six of the others received chest pains and severe ringing in their ears. Just the latest incident of violence in Thailand's Restive South. So this is an update. This is the shooting suicide. The 19-year-old net idol called Gigi and her boyfriend, a 21-year-old soldier. I think he was 19 yesterday, but it's been updated that his actual age was 21. He used a 9mm gun to first shoot her and then kill himself. And the gun he used, the 9mm gun, was the gun of his father, who was an army general. A very sad situation. Happened on the 14th floor in a condo near the Asok-Petchaburi intersection. So that's all the main stories from around Thailand over the past 24 hours in our sort of news farts segment. Just a one-off for today. Now I'm actually at the Phuket International Airport awaiting my flight up to Suvarnabhumi. To do a trip like this, of course I do need an assistant. Now I recall 3 years ago there was a prominent video producer from Phuket called Helicam Phil. And he came to me and said, look, I've got a young son called Jason, and he wants to get into the industry. Could he come and work for the Tiger? I said, well, I don't really have any specific work at the time. Anyway, Phil was insistent, and Jason turned out to be a fantastic asset for the Tiger and continues to be to this day, and become a very skilled cinematographer and videographer. Now, so when I rang up Phil last week and said, I need someone to come and help me for this trip to Bangkok, he pimped out his other son, and this is Jack. And Jack's going to be dragging around, getting coffees of course, and dragging around the luggage, recharging the batteries and all that other stuff. So glad to have Jack towing along on this particular trip, the brother of Jason. So I don't think Phil's got any more kids. Any more children? No, there's no, so it's only Jason and Jack. I won't have to take any more strays in. Thanks for joining us on TNT today. We'll be speaking to you next from Bangkok. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.